Hi, this is Linda Dawkins with That's Love For You podcast. Today we'll be talking about how to manage a full-time job and a part-time business. Managing time wisely and effectively is challenging, but excellent time management skills are invaluable, especially when trying to manage both a full-time job and a part-time business. There are other things in life besides just work. If you want the opportunity to experience and enjoy other activities in life, getting your time under control is imperative. It's all about prioritizing, focusing, and being productive, rather than simply just being busy. These time management tips will help you to guarantee that your time is spent wisely. Number 1, focus on being productive. You can spend a lot of time actively working, yet accomplishing relatively little or nothing. Being busy is about being in motion. Being productive is about showing results. Consider the results you're likely to see from the course of action you're about to undertake. Are the expected results worth the time? Being busy all day and accomplishing nothing should be avoided by everyone, but it's especially important for those with 2 jobs. Drop the multitasking. The ability to multitask has been lauded and put on a pedestal and overrated for decades. But recent research is showing that multitasking is a mistake. Some research has shown that focusing on one task at a time increases productivity and performance by, guess what, 100%. This can be the difference between success and failure. Guess what? If you're juggling a part-time business with a full-time job, productivity is everything. Focus on one thing at a time until it's time to move on to something else. Consider using a timer. A timer could help you focus. If a task should take about 15 minutes to complete, use a timer and try to beat the clock. A simple timer can really help you stay focused. Have a list of objectives and to-do lists each day. Priorities and needs change from day to day, so you can start each day with a new list of priorities. Any items that are incomplete can be moved to the next day's list, but only if they're still priorities. If you find this helpful, maybe you could have a list of things to do before lunch and after lunch. Breaking the day up like this can make things much more manageable. You can create the list the night before. Yeah, you won't waste time in the morning trying to plan your day. You might also find some elegant solutions to your challenges if you have the opportunity to sleep on them. Make a real effort to eliminate distractions and interruptions. There's always something else that needs your attention. However, you'll get more done if you can stick to the important tasks before allowing other things to grab your attention. You might want to spend the first 2 hours of each morning working on the most important tasks of the day before opening your email or listening to your phone messages. Make decisions with the time expenditure in mind. Working full-time and running a part-time business requires focusing on the time required by certain activities. Quick decisions decision-making skills are vital. And many times, the second or third best solution is really the best solution if it saves time. Sometimes a good quick solution is better than the best solution that is complicated and time-consuming to implement. Delegate whenever possible. Delegate, delegate, delegate. Whether it's at the job or the business or at home, school, wherever you are that you are in charge, delegate as much as possible. There are a few questions you can ask yourself to know for sure if you are ready to handle a full-time job in a part-time business or a part-time job in a full-time business. The first question you should ask yourself is, do you want to work with other people? Or do you feel comfortable with working with other people? Then you could ask yourself, do you want to work remotely or do you want to work at a job? You could also ask yourself, can you take the responsibility of being your own boss? Are you looking for a relaxed side hustle or something that takes a little more patience and commitment? And finally, will you be able to use your extra time wisely? Managing a part-time job and a full-time business can be difficult, but it can be done. This message was brought to you from That's Love for You podcast with your host, Linda Dawkins.